Hey there, folks. Alright, let's get tonight going. Oh, we got a couple of new members. We've got a couple anniversaries as well. So for new members, we picked up Father of the Everchosen, Andrew Owen, Dennis Olofsson, there we go. And then celebrating 2 months, we've got I2 Trains and Mason Riley. Wonderful. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. We're going to have to do something with that soon. Guy in Yellow, thanks for... I saw that you remembered, I think, before the last stream, so thanks for coming by, my dude. Oh, my goodness. It has been a day, my dudes. It has been a day. You can't see me. That is intentional, at least for the moment. Ooh, excuse me. I need to get that light fixed. I have like specific lights for green screen lighting that make it so you can't see the green screen, but one of them's like all busted up. So I'm using just a regular overhead light, which is why you can kind of see it, at least when the screen's black. Oh gosh. Arch sends his regards. I could not give less fucks, dude. Good for you. Hope he's been maybe thinking about becoming a better person. That would be delightful news. I would love to hear that. Till then, though, he can sit on a fat one and spin, as far as I'm concerned. See what? Oh, that all looks good. What time is it? It's about 11 o'clock. Odd one out? Yeah, tell me about it, dude. I was thinking the same thing. Oh, it's the fish lovers in chat. All right, so let's see what we're going to be doing today. Purple host. Oh yeah, Twitch guys. I was like, purple? Who's the purple host? It's like, oh wait, okay. I see. Anybody in chat off the top of their head know what spawning a lizardman is if they're purple? Let's do a knowledge check. Pale skirts, that's right. Yeah, if y'all want to talk about Arch, go do it somewhere else, dudes. It's not what we're doing here. You have the entire internet to go do that. What am I looking for? Now I remember. If anybody wants to join, hop in. Like Blessed Spawning? Yeah. If a Saurus or a Skink or a Croxagore is born with a purple crest, that means they belong to a certain old one. Chotek? Nope. What Steam has to be blow off? It's been a long day. I'm not gonna get into it, but it's been a long day, my dudes. Any famous lizards with a purple crest? Nope. Quetzal? No. The answer is Plaxcodal. Or is it Tepok? It might be Tepok. Now I gotta look. Where's my... Hold on. I only have one book that has this information. It's an old book. Let's see. Where is 6th edition Lizardmen? That's Bretonia. That's all Age of Sigmar. Ah, there you are. Y'all want to see something funny? When I was little, so Lizardmen, 6th edition Lizardmen were my first ever army book, right? And, I was not... Yes, it was Tepok. Good job. Good job. Who said that? Odd one out? Odd one out, you said that with all caps, but it took you so long to say it. I'm guessing you Googled it, but that's just me. But, so this was my first ever... This is my original Warhammer book, and as you can see, it's been through a lot. It's all duct taped together now, and the pages are all, like, frayed and worn. I got this book when I was 10 years old. So I've had this book with me for 18 years. The Lizardmen were very different back then. I mean, they're still kind of close to their OG. They're kind of close to this design, modern Lizardmen, but they're definitely different than they used to be. But yeah, this is an old book. It always brings me a lot of joy to be able to use that book for anything.
You heard her. Never cross an artist.
Yeah, that's the real thing. For anyone that's like, oh, the Seraphon line is so good looking in Age of Sigmar. Dude, those models are... The Saurus models we have now are so old. So these are the Saurus models from 6th edition. You'll notice they're the exact same. This was like 2002? If I can... Oh god, the copyright's under the duct tape. Pretty sure this is 2002. Somewhere in that ballpark. 2003, maybe 2004. ...2003. There we go. 2003. So the Saurus have been the same since those older days. The Wokest Troll, new to the lore, please suggest my first book. For Warhammer Fantasy, your first book should be Gotrek and Felix. Gotrek and Felix should be your first book. I don't suppose it. No, nobody's doing the map I need. All right, well, I'm just gonna get started then. Oh wait, let's turn our lobby. Let's not make it a private game. That way I can get random people to join me if they'd like. Oh, somebody just joined. Probably because I opened it up. Yeah, the Wokest Troll, thanks for the tip, by the way. I would highly recommend picking up Troll Slayer. The Source figures are as old as you? Ooh, yikes. Yeah, they really need to update those. The Cold ones, Cold One Riders, I want to see got updated again in 7th edition, but they still look like garbage. Hey, Ben Patty, how's it doing? How long am I streaming for? Probably 1 or 2 hours. Maybe a little longer. Am I playing the beta? Oh, shit, no. I forgot to turn the... I'll probably turn the beta on after this. I totally forgot about the beta again, because I've heard the beta for this one's pretty good. So I'll turn that on after this map. Unless it's like... Has anybody played it? Is it, like, really bad? Because, like, if it's really buggy, then I don't want to play it.
Our old acquaintance, Burble Spew Hailscourge, has started to summon a plague mist large enough to cloak the whole town. Good for the Northlanders.
Oh, it's really buggy? Okay, then I'm not going to do that.
There's a guildsman's lift that'll get you close to where he's playing, silly buggers. Change the weather foreshowing by ending that thieving lard gut by any means necessary.
When did the Source figures come out? 2003. A pleasure to serve. Rins, you lost me. I don't know what we're talking about.
So far, so good. Sigma has guided us here. The rest is down to us.
Have I tried Deathwing? I have not. I've heard it's just a less good version of this game. No offense to Deathwing. I don't mean that in like a way. I just mean that I've heard it's unfortunately not as good. From like I actually did a stream with a couple of with Major Kill and Legend of Total War, which was interesting. And I know Major Kill is definitely much more of a 40k person than anything. And he did not seem to be... Whoa, okay. He did not seem to be a huge fan of that. That boy is interesting, I'll tell you what. He was very polite. Ow. I'm bad. Where can I look at the different edition figures of Lizardmen online? You just gotta look, like, you could just type into Google, like, 5th edition Lizardmen or 6th edition Lizardmen, and you'll find it.
Where the storm vermin? There's a rot help. Careful or he'll have your head. Mind the shield.
Because from what I've heard, the big thing about Deathwing is they weren't able to get the combat to feel as... Oh, there's a troll. They weren't able to get the combat to feel as good, which is, you know, it's hard. Vermintide, I think, took a while to get to where it is. Oh, okay. Let's go vomit. Oh, there's a horde coming through there. How do you get online with me? If you own the game, all you have to do is add me as a friend on Steam, which I'm just Lord Master of Sotek on Steam. And once you've added me as a friend, you can just like right-click my name and hit join game. I thought I killed him. There he is.
Stand back! It's going to explode!
There you go. Okay. Sometimes there's some healing over here.
You know, when this is
Like
done,
it.
it might be best to fill this lot in and start over. Bomb here!
What are Ettins in Warhammer? Ettins are big, scary, two-headed giants, essentially. Not like giants as in Warhammer giants, but like they're very large.
Hear that?
And they're really creepy, disgusting creatures where I can't remember exactly what the difference between their heads is. I want to say that like one head is all about like violence in close combat, and then the other head is like about using magic or something like that. I could actually see the Cursed Ettin being a really cool lord for Norska to serve as like a monstrous lord that gives them access to magic. But yeah.
Good show, Marcus! Good Warfield show.
Okay, I do need to focus on killing people with my flail, because I still need to get like 200 kills with this thing. Were the Border Princes ever playable? Not really. You could play the Dogs of War, which kinda had some units from the Border Princes in it. But the Dogs of War as a race were basically like, okay, everyone who doesn't have an army book is part of the Dogs of War. Like, that's basically how they worked. So, like, almost every race in Warhammer was vaguely playable at some point. Where did he come from? Okay. A cool lord for the Sons of Behemoth? Yeah, that would be nice.
Healing draft here!
Dude, speaking of the Sons of Behemoth, I am still waiting for my... Whoa! I'm still waiting for my freaking General's Handbook to show up. My General's Handbook was supposed to be here yesterday, and it's just like somewhere.
Yes, he killed the hot rat!
We need a bridge, or something like a bridge. I hope you're feeling well balanced, darlings.
It's an airport! All right then! Bloody black rat!
You hear it, please? We'd better hurry, darling.
Stop showing off! You'll never be as good as us!
Keep swinging, just keep swinging, just keep swinging.
A blight stone! The air thickens with smoke.
Over here, throwing.
Good grief. Good grief! A little bit here back there, so.
Kill that
rat.
Can hit kill. You pull through, Dwarf.
Anyone have some healing? Or an arm they ain't using?
Change your wounds, or you can't fight if you're dead.
We get them all? Good grief.
The Black Stormer, that is.
Did the old ones make Galmaraz because the dwarves didn't? Well, the dwarves did make Galmaraz, but one of the ancestor gods made it, is the big thing. I want to say Galmaraz was made by... Oh gosh, which... It wasn't... It was one of Grugni's sons. I'm trying to remember exactly which one it was. Thor... Was it... Gosh damn it, who was it? It's on the tip of my tongue. Thurgrim? Morgrim, I think. Was it Morgrim? Might have been Morgrim.
You know, after all this time, I've still no idea how these lifting platforms work.
Depends, Baron. You favour steam or water wheels. No reason to hate red bills that.
Well,
The hillside coming down.
nope. Not interested at all. Burn them, burn them.
Over here! Easy picking flyers, only a glory!
Good grief. It was just like a billion storm vermin. Thugny? Ah, it was Thugny. Yes, thank you. Yes, I do believe it was Thugny. I was like, TH something. I couldn't remember what it was. I was like, TH. Yeah, Morgrim, I think, was the god of engineering, or like was one of the warrior gods. I think he was one of Ungrim's sons. I need to do a new video on the Ancestor Gods. Like, I did a video on the Ancestor Gods a while ago, but I need to update it, because there's been, like, new information that's been revealed since then. One day.
See that? Go over there. Dead gas rat. Lovely. And now you'll owe me, witch hunter. Huh?
I like how pleased she sounds with herself.
Paul's gift, a healing god.
Who is the god of metal in Age of Sigmar? Grugni.
Drink this from me.
So, one of the dwarf ancestor gods. We have seen him in Age of Sigmar. He's actually appeared in a surprising amount of scenes. And he is the featured god in a Black Library series known as... I can't remember what the series is called, but the first book is called Spear of Shadows. But Grugni has actually been really important in 2nd edition Age of Sigmar, but he has not returned to the battlefield yet. Gaza, thanks, dude. I will keep that in mind. I'll take a look at that at some point. Okay. Damn. Please die, please die. I can just keep firelocking! So much fire! Infinite fire! In your upcoming Queek video, do I say what Dwarf Gouger is called in Khazalid? I do not. I could roughly guesstimate what it would be called, but Dwarf Gouger was not forged by dwarves. It was forged by Skaven. I'd have to look up like a loose translation of Gouger, but that could be done. Khazalid is like actually one of the closest languages we have to being like fully fleshed out. Oh, I totally thought that was a friend. Whoops, I thought for sure that dude was an ally. Mind blown? Yeah, well, there you go. Yeah, Dwarf Gouger is a very, very old weapon.
Just a little touch-up, Talon.
Thanks, Dwarf.
Wait, what? No. Why am I grabbing it? Whoops. Too late now. Legit thought it was forged by dwarves. It looks like it was. Like, it does not look like made of Skaven design, but when you actually, like, pay attention to the way its runes work and stuff. You know, Skaven are actually very good at forging stuff when they can be bothered. Oh, I heard a tip. Thank you very much. I will check that out in just a bit. Gonna worry about guarding the dwarf's back. The go-trek tactic, as they call it. Well, actually, what I'm doing would be called the Felix. You just stand behind the shoulder of, like, somebody really, really good, and just worry about protecting them. Try and kill something they miss. What do I mean by it being very old? Queek Headtaker's weapon, well, spoilers for the video, but Dwarf Gouger, which is Queek's weapon, was forged at the beginning of the war between the Skaven and the dwarves. So Dwarf Gouger was forged, I want to say, at least probably a good, it was forged during the age of Woe from the Dwarves' Reckoning, which means that it's in the ballpark of like 4,000 to 5,000 years old. Like, it is ancient.
They'll be waiting in the shadows. Then they'll burn.
Alright, well, we made it to the boss.
Death comes easily to you, Saltfire.
I bring death where death is needed. Join me in righteous slaughter.
Already with you, sir. Just haven't matched your speed yet.
Kindling everywhere. Time to burn.
Okay, I'm gonna cool off for a minute. This is great. We have infinite ammo.
Hiding up ahead.
Poor rat boys, how dare you? How dare you have sympathy for Skaven in these troubling times? Alright, Burble Spew. I did see there's a way to, like, break him, but I'm not going to do it because I consider it bad sportsmanship. Never mind, here we go. So here, let me show you guys an exploit. I guess we're doing this. So if you just, like, if you kill him, I think, with melee attacks, I think is the gimmick. Before he finishes his speech, he'll, like, teleport down immediately, and then you can just, like, one-shot him. We didn't get it. It's a little cheesy, but, you know, people try and do it because this boss is kind of hard. God damn, it's so fast. Holy shit! Like, he died instantly. Well, shit.
Dory.
I was like, wow, we actually did some okay damage to him, and then I was just dead.
Work, son.
Don't lie. Not feeling great.
I need to focus on defense.
I'm a bit
Because if I die, then we lose the grip, so I can't afford to die. Oh shit.
You need your wound binding, Crossfire. You should be
Oh god, he got me! Damn it! I had it! I had it! Yeah, this guy is brutal on Legend still. Oh, this is gonna be really close. They just kind of have to survive until we're up. Come on, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Oh, look out, Dwarf! Keep that shield up. Ah, fuck, we all died. Damn, yeah, that's a hard one. That's a hard one. Because you have to block when he you have to block when he does his mucus attack. Or, well, you have to dodge is the big thing, and dodging is very difficult. That's okay, though. It happens. Hey, Ulfstelier. Good to see you too, man. Alright, let's see here. I want this on this screen. Panda tipped and said, let's hit some Kata sometime. Oh yeah, dude, I'm definitely down for some Cataclysm, but not on Bright Wizard. Did that count, I wonder, for my overall kills? Yes, it did. Okay, so I only need 65 more kills with the flail. You would join, but you're noob as fuck. Oh yeah, y'all sent me some requests. Awesome. Let's approve all of these. I'm gonna see if this guy's a viewer. Because if he's not, we might switch him out for somebody else.
back home when this is done, Saren?
Home. That's wherever I tread. I haven't set foot in Estalia since I was a girl.
Bad memories, is it?
If you think Salt's pie is bad, you should hear the godfathers of Margarita.
Pious lot, I'm guessing.
Sanctimonious, more like. I'm done with them.
Talos, technically anyone can join, but you do need to at least be able to handle, you do need to be able to handle, Cataclysm, or Legend. You need to be able to handle, like, the second highest difficulty. Oh, let's see. Options. Where is it? Gameplay. Visual effects. Oh, I have it on. Oh, always on. Ah. I did not realize there was an always on option. Okay, so we're back to private game.
I'll find you some more.
And we'll have some other people join up here in a sec.
So whoever's stealing her brushes.
If Krakenrock got the chance, would he destroy the Ogre Kingdoms? He would try. Krakenrock would get killed by the Ogres. Krakenrock would get absolutely destroyed by the Ogres. Like, he would take a lot of them with him, but Krakenrock is not, alone, is not, like, mightier than the Sky Titans were. Like, the Sky Titans would have given Krakenrock a fair fight, and the Ogres bodied the Sky Titans. So I'm pretty sure Krakenrock would get slammed, unless he took, like, a bunch of his sons with him.
Now, there's a sorcerer lord creating quite a hullabaloo down in what's left of Helmgard. Turns out it's Burble Spew Hailskirt.
What am I most looking forward to in Warhammer 3? Ogres. I love Ogre Kingdoms. And Grease's Goldtooth is the thing I'm the most looking forward to. I think Grease's Goldtooth is easily in my top 3 favorite, like, overall characters.
And kill any decent folk.
He's such a good character. And the end times did Greases so dirty by just, like, not using him, despite the fact he should have been one of the most powerful characters in the setting. And I hated that. You're looking for an Elithanar book. Do you know any? Yes, I do. Elithanar has an entire book. If you pick up the Malekith trilogy, which I know this is weird, but if you pick up the Malekith trilogy, I believe, the entire second book is actually from Elithanar's perspective. If memory serves. Or was it the Sundering series? I'll get back to you on that. I'll check after this map. Ah!
We all have a purpose here. Just
Oh, also, let me tell you guys a fun little thing. I can't give you any specifics, but allow me to reveal a fun little secret to you guys of for just joining me late tonight. I am starting the first the script and or research I need to do for the first video about, like, exploring the Eastern nations and how they might be interpreted into Warhammer Fantasy. Wow, I just ate that like a complete moron. Okay. That's one thing I'm super bad at, I think, with Bright Wizard, is that I'm used to certain attacks causing a stagger, and Bright Wizard, I guess, doesn't hit hard enough to stagger the enemy a lot of the time. So, like, I hit that Storm Vermin expecting him to stop swinging, and then he swings anyway, and I lose 100 health instantly. Or I get butt poked by... God, I can't wait to never play Bright Wizard ever again. It's gonna be such a glorious day. Oh, anyway, So I've started my work on that. Like I've found some people that I can talk to. Whoa! And we'll kind of see where that goes. Let them handle the rat ogre, and I'm gonna attack everything else. Oh god! Oh god!
Lest you keep cooking,
That's a wall.
Slay the fire. Quickly! We got the strength.
Oh god! Oh god! That son of a bitch jumped at me. Oh my! Hide behind the rat ogre! Hide behind the rat ogre!
Tend your wounds, Saren.
Oh my god! Ah! Oh man. Are we still on live? Yes. I've heard the beta is very buggy.
Oofling off without warning. Go on, hit me harder.
Isn't Kraken Rock heralded as like the end times or something? Kraken Rock is considered one of many things that heralds the end times. Like Kraken Rock waking up is indeed considered one of the like big hallmarks that the end times are at hand. All right, let's try that again. Have I played with Indy or Jari East? I have played with Indy Pride in the past. I can keep up with Indy Pride if I'm playing like Ironbreaker. Or maybe Grail Knight. If I'm not playing either of those, I will have a lot of trouble keeping up with them. I'm not familiar with the other name. What do I find so interesting about the ogres? I love that the ogres essentially I love that they're neutral. First of all, like I love that their whole gimmick is that they are a faction that like they're neither good nor evil, they just kind of do what they want. And so you can play them however you want. And then I just love how like completely over the top and ridiculous their entire culture is. Like it's genuinely amazing to me. And I find it a lot of fun. Is Shade good in Vermintide? I love Shade. When I play Wood Elf, I think Shade is the best career. I play Shade a lot. Like, I genuinely find it to be a good time. You had a good time with the Ogre Kingdom's Q&A? Well, I'm really glad to hear that. I was curious, if the warp is a reflection of every negative thought and desire, shouldn't there be a version of it that's less evil? So, Robin, technically, in 40K, they call it the warp. In Warhammer Fantasy, we call it the Realm of Chaos, and they're similar, but not the exact same. But kind of the gimmick to Chaos is while, yes, Chaos is an embodiment of every emotion, so you would think that there would be good sides and bad sides. It's more of that there's so much of every emotion, and everything is taken to such an extreme that it reaches the point of too much of anything is a bad thing. You know, like it's basically just that every emotion that goes into creating chaos, there may be positive elements to them, but it's in such massive quantities and such overwhelming amounts that at the end of the day, it all just gets completely overwhelmed by that excess to the point that only evil or horrific, nightmarish things come out of it. You know what I mean? That being said, not everything in the Realm of Chaos is pure evil. there are things in the realm of chaos that you could consider as other, or maybe even noble, but they're so grotesquely outnumbered by everything else that it's like the odds of you running into something like that are virtually impossible. And, you know, there are things that make up the dark gods that are like somewhat their better nature. You know, like Nurgle isn't just the god of plague and disease. By some levels, he's the god of life. He's the god of rebirth. He's the god of, you know, old things finally breaking down and giving breath to new creations, which in and of itself isn't bad, but Nurgle takes it to such a freaking extreme that he's constantly rotting everything. He's constantly breaking everything down, and everything that he creates is just endless growth with no sanity or good design or like any of those other things, and it just causes it to just be objectively bad. If everything's always being destroyed and always growing, then it's just a survival of the fittest, which does not create good things. If that makes sense. So hopefully that's enough of an example to explain why like all the gods inevitably turn out to be evil. And it's just because there's too much. Do I know Atticus? No. I don't think I do. Maybe I do, but I don't think I do.
Rest is for later. Flames are for now.
There, plague loot. I'm in trouble here.
How could you have too much compassion? Well, like, take Slaanesh for instance. Slaanesh is the god of, like... Slaanesh is the god of essentially love, pleasure, art, music, civilization, and all of that gets taken to such a horrid extreme that he explores all of those things until they become bad. Like, what if you love something so much beyond the point of sanity? So you love it so much that you want everything to be in the shape of it. Or so you're like you love someone so much that you don't want them to change. You want them to always stay the same. You want everything to be like them. You want everything to reflect them. So you start taking people, and this person gets pushed to such an extent that that could start to be expressed in really, really negative ways. Like maybe they're starting to take people captive and are carving their faces to look more like someone they love. Or maybe if something happens to the person they love, they completely lose their mind and they want everyone to experience the despair that they feel and all that stuff. Like even nice things, if taken too far, will always go bad. Always go bad. You know, a lot of people say, that if the gods could be controlled, or if you could limit them in a fashion, then they would inevitably become good things, not bad things. Or at least some aspects of them. Because they're just life. Now, in Warhammer Fantasy, it's not as extreme as it is in 40k. In 40k, there's a lot of theory crafting that the Dark Gods are all emotions, and that's it. Like, it's just the 4 greater gods of chaos. And that if they were to be destroyed through any means, it would effectively, like, destroy those emotions. So, like, if you were to destroy all of those characters, or all of those gods, it could theoretically, like, have really, really negative consequences for the universe. Or maybe it's impossible to destroy them, because they, as long as those things exist, they will exist. In Warhammer Fantasy, that's not necessarily the case. In Warhammer Fantasy, there are weaknesses to the Dark Gods. They have to be actively worshipped in order to become, like, absurdly powerful to the extent that they are, because the Realm of Chaos is not intrinsically connected to the Warhammer Fantasy universe. It would be possible to destroy not the Realm of Chaos itself, but to basically close the borders between the Warhammer Fantasy world and the Realm of Chaos. And if you were to do that, and people were to stop worshipping the Dark Gods, they would effectively starve. Eventually. It would take a long time, but eventually they would go down.
Healing draft in sight.
It's very messy. And one day I'll have to do like an extended organized script on it because it's easier to have like direct quotes to back up everything to make it like easier to understand. But you know, yeah, you get it. Isn't there more healing back here? Or did somebody grab it? I guess somebody grabbed it.
Just look what that packed scum have done.
But like that's been that's been Nagash's goal. Well, Nagash has not been concerned with devouring the gods of chaos. Nagash has been concerned with killing all life, because if all life were to die out, then all of the gods would starve. Because there'd be nothing to worship them, there would be no emotion, there would be no sense of self or identity. Everything would just be an extension of Nagash himself. And if that was the case, then Nagash would be the only god, would be the only true being, but also the only god in existence. So he would effectively just starve everything else out. Which is kind of spooky. But, you know, Nagash. Okay, I'm gonna wait on that.
We'll be surrounded, but hardly help us.
The rat perishes, and the mechanism ceases. Solid gold.
Consuming me.
Don't like the footing here, not at all.
I'm gonna go get that second tome.
I smell charred flame. A fire.
Dude, I have stuff. Like,
Medical supplies. Well, that is our problem. No more.
well, Nagash became a god. It took Nagash a really long time to get to where he was.
For desperate times.
It took him many plans and many schemes, and he eventually reached the point where he was effectively a god. I would say that End Times Nagash would have been able to give Croak in his, not undead form, but in his... Get messed, dude.
You two, just shut up and guide your weapons to more enemies.
But Lord Croak, when he was alive, I still don't think Nagash could have taken him without, like, help. Elf.
Healing draft.
There.
You hear that?
Now, Lord Croak, as he was during the End Times, yeah, Nagash could have taken him and would have beaten him, to be honest.
I don't like him.
Wouldn't have been easy, but I think Nagash could have taken him down. But Lord Croak, when he was alive, he was something else, dudes. He was something else.
Sienna, watch your blade. There goes the scum on the right.
Get that attack speed up! Oh god, 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 oh god! More attack speed, more attack speed! Do you think Warrior Priest Saltspire should be a thing? Absolutely. I would love Warrior Priest Saltspire. Give Warrior Priest Saltspire a prayer book. Okay, I've had enough of this.
No hope if we were in its car. Look out, Strangler! Strangler's dead!
You miss Reckoning? Dude, I was gonna play Reckoning tonight.
Shield vermin.
Reckoning is such a good game right now. I finally got my build fixed. I was having some bugs on mine, so I finally re-downloaded the patch. Like I uninstalled and reinstalled Warhammer Online, and it's so good, dude. I've been having a really good time with it. I'm trying to get. I'd really like to get to playing in the mornings. That way, I could play with the Europeans, and we could get a guild going on the order side. I have a really hard time waking up in the mornings.
Dracula's name is in this bottle.
Oh, hey, Cold. What is Reckoning? It was / is the Warhammer Fantasy MMO.
Surely you're dealing up for another round. You make a trip to the forest ground, son.
Won't be any worse than here.
All the gunners fire. The Ratling is dead.
Runs away.
Oh, shush, you're fine. Ooh, I got... Did y'all see how close I was to just blowing up there? Oh, I was like, oh, man, I must have been like 1% off from blowing up right there. Woo, that was a lot closer than I meant it to be.
Oh,
Good grief. Oh, great, now what? Who's there?
Yes, a real
Did I hit it? Nope, I definitely missed.
Come, finish me if you dare.
You seem sluggish now. Can you still fight?
Ooh, a barrel. Nice!
I feel the dark gods reach out for me.
You're barely hanging on one eye. Let the black.
The game was trash when it came back in 08. Oh, okay, Mogwai, man. Way to be rude. Listen, it may not have been the best game. That's not a big secret, but it was a lot of fun. I love that game, and I'm so happy to play it again. Don't get me wrong, it looks like butts, but I really enjoy playing it. Oh my god.
Salt fire's done for. It's preparing to fire.
Fuck! Ah! Warp fire! I think we're boned. Well, the good news is I unlocked a upgrade for my flail. In lore, which of the current playable Warhammer races has the most powerful natural abilities and defenses? Has the most Which of the playable Warhammer races has the most powerful natural abilities? Most powerful natural abilities. Probably. I mean, I don't know. I would say probably like. Most powerful natural abilities. The natural part is what's throwing me off. I want to say the Lizardmen. Because Lizardmen get almost all of their abilities from, like, natural power. Oh, somebody left. Thanks for playing, dude. Appreciate you, joining us. Okay, I am going to switch out my flail. Look. Do I have to take it off to do that? God, that's so dumb. Okay. Apply illusion. There it is. Flail! Be fancy looking. Yosh! And then... I kind of want to try playing... as much as I like this career, I think I want to go back to this one. But I need to change out my stuff. Okay, first of all, we got a new flail. Very nice. And then what stat? Okay, let me see what talents I can run right now. Okay, that's fine. Critical strike chance is 10% when above 80% health. Faster attack speed. Let's take faster attack speed. Killing a special stops spells from generating overcharge. If you're at above critical overcharge, get 15% bonus power. What is critical mass? Oh, based on overcharge. Also increases attack speed. I think we can go on the precipice. No longer slowed from being overcharged. Reduced damage taken by 10% after killing a special or elite. Crits make you move faster. Burning Head gets rid of all overcharge. Burning Head grants temp health. Okay, I think I want to go Burning Head refunds crits. Wait, who did that? Who did that? Kata? Seriously? Mission here. I'm getting my super flail. But first I gotta... Okay, I need... Which of my staffs...
Not yet, love.
Bolt.
I'm sure they'll have new tales soon.
Fireball. Flamestorm could be pretty good.
What consider returning?
I don't know. What do y'all think, chat? You think we should go Fireball or maybe Beam Staff? I mean, Beam Staff is really good because you just get to laser people. But if we're gonna do that, I need to... I need crit on it, though. Crit power, I mean, that's cool and all, but I need crit chance. Bolt staff is where it's at. Beam, beam, fireball. A lot of people want beam. Okay, I don't need crit power. I need crit chance. I mean, I would like both, ideally. Okay, a lot of people are saying beam, so let's do beam. That's fine. No. 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 Yes. Okay, that'll work. It's not perfect, but it'll work.
Of course, I know what tell you. That's what
And we got a much
A well-earned slight by the sound of it.
we got a much nicer flail.
seeking anything at all. I think you're avoiding
All right.
going. If I'm right,
Choose your next words carefully.
then you have my sympathy. That is all. I hope you find whatever it is.
Hey Sotek, how strong was Caden? Could he match Elf Wizards? Oh yeah, dude, Caden was terrifying.
Now, there's a
Caden is one of the
sorcerer
Caden
that
is
quite a
easily
hell
in
of a
like the
down
top
what's
3
left
strongest
of
human wizards
Elftar.
ever. Oh, also I
Turns
need to check the
out
tips we got
it's
a minute
Verbal
ago.
Hail Scourge,
Um,
the same fat
Snader!
bastard who ordered the theft of
Thanks
my
for the
book.
tip, my dude. Looks like it's the same
Remember?
message.
Alicia says
Wait, no,
he's
they're different.
conjuring up a
Hey Sotek, recently watched the
six-sized
Belagar video
baby
focusing on the last duel between Belagar and Queek. I noticed you mentioned the Shield Defiance was horribly dented at the time. Just wondering how that was, considering it's the best.
Right, the Corpsman's lift into the centre and just stove his bloody head in.
Why was the shield dented in the final battle? Ooh, oh gosh, I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember why the shield was dented. Oh, it's snowing. Very pretty. I'm trying to remember why the shield was dented. I want to say that the Shield of Defiance was dented against like a... I want to say it got dented when Belagar... Like, it was... So, in the end times, leading up to Belagar's death, there was basically a time skip where after Belagar lost the big 3-way battle between him, Skarsnik, and Queek, because the ogres betrayed him, Belagar was poisoned by Queek, right? He got stabbed by Queek with a poison blade. And then he basically, like, slowly starved to death and was slowly but surely run down by Queek until he was eventually trapped. And that kind of led to... there was basically a big time skip where we didn't really see the engagements over those following months. So we don't really know exactly what happened in a lot of that intervening time. But if I had to guess, Belagar's shield was probably dented by a Vermin Lord, because one of the big things that was going on leading up to Belagar's death was that the Skaven had basically been able to start winning all of their wars because the Vermin Lords were involved. So like all of the Vermin Lords came into the mortal realm and joined up with various champions, and Queek had one. Queek's personal Vermin Lord was a... Whoa, okay. God, I fucking hate Storm Vermin on Legend. Wow, this is not going well. Trying to, like, I kind of don't like how it automatically zooms, because it makes it really hard to watch my butt. Gotta dodge. Rat ogres I can fight all day. I was a millisecond away from dying there. Man, I wasn't expecting there to be like 3 or 4 Storm Vermin when I turned that corner, but that happens. Yeah, so if I had to guess, it was, I'd have to double check. It might specifically state in the end times, but the end times is pretty notorious for, like, not explaining things. But for the Shielded Defiance to have been dented, it would have had to have been something like a Vermin Lord.
Imbibing a potion.
I do like this staff. It was very accurate.
Leave the black rat to me. Hit it in the head, Salmon. You know, when this is done, I'll be best
It does take kind of a while to kill armored targets, though.
I never thought to fear such from a dwarf.
not enough, either in numbers or effort. More! Take the Kentucky dome together. That's a gutter runner. Get back! Yes, yes. Vile pigs, look out! On your feet, Griffin. Work you.
Stephen Dunrat!
I can't.
By the hammer, the gunlet is dead.
Is he dead?
Hold back!
Overwhelming!
Portion here. I can't vouch for the taste.
Brother! Hit him! By the eighth wind! Chaos warrior!
Good enough, Reed, says
God, I love my old one-shotting people. Oh, they're healing.
Here's a healing draft!
I switch Sienna or Estalian Wizard. Vampire Salts or... Oh my gosh. That is so much stuff.
I'll not waste a drop.
Well, Snotter, yeah. Snader? Snotter? Sorry. I'm not sure which of those it is. But, like, one of the biggest things that we saw that made the Vermin Lords kind of like a oh shit moment was that, like, Thorgrim Grudgebearer literally had, like, the very Wind of Metal itself as part of, like, bound to him through the Throne of Power. And he was mounted on the Throne of Power, so he had all of his, like, barriers and stuff. And he was wearing the armor of Scalder, which is, like, one of the most unbreakable armors in the world. And he was still basically mortally wounded by a Vermin Lord Warbringer. Like, he just kind of refused to die for a really long time. But, like, Vermin Lords are, like, they're greater demons. You know, that's the big thing to remember. Is that Vermin Lords are not casual demons. They are greater demons. So they're up there. Oh, okay, Captain Daddy, thank you. Wait. You said when you are firing the beam, press right click? Like that? And that shoots like a big bolt? Yes, okay, thank you.
The unmistakable aroma of Rockman artifice, flaming well.
The fire outside. Assassin blast.
I will try and be better about that. Would I like Throt the Unclean to have a type of workshop? Yes! Oh, he's behind me. Throt the Unclean needs to have flesh crafting for Clan Molder. That should allow you to, like, improve Molder creations. Absolutely.
Do not look down.
Over there, Lumberfist.
Well, the Vermin Lord Warbringer did not kill Thorgrim. He just wounded him, but Thorgrim, like, immediately killed him. Killed the Vermin Lord. Thorgrim was killed by Deathmaster Snitch much later.
This you speak of with such reverence. Do you worship it as divine?
Ah, of course not.
I am relieved to hear it.
The weave transcends the divine. Your Sigmar serves it, as do we all.
Go away. Go away.
No sorrow for a dead partner.
Oh god. Oh god, that was a perfect shot from that gas rat. Potion of Strength! We had no choice, they were coming right at us. Duh, this map is kicking our ass today, dude. This is the last map I need. What actually is the weave? The weave is basically just like the life force of the planet. The weave is like the natural balance of the very planet itself, and the magic that flows through it, and is best represented in the Oak of Ages. Do trolls and giants inhabit the mountains of Morn? Yeah, trolls and giants are virtually everywhere. ROR tomorrow night? Yeah, sure. All right, let's get some new people in here. Okay, I'll give them one more. I'll give them one more. This will be the last run with Joe Blow and Professor. Win or lose, this is their last run. Then we'll get some other new people in. How far am I in ROR? Right now my Dwarf Ironbreaker is level. Oh gosh, I want to say he's like level 18. We just hit tier 2 not too long ago. What is ROR? Return of Reckoning. It's the Warhammer Fantasy MMO, and it's very busy. It's a lot of fun. I've been leveling a Dwarf Ironbreaker.
Change the weather foreshadow by ending that thieving lard gut by any means necessary.
Do I think CA will implement general progression in Warhammer 3 like Marauder Chieftain to Chaos Lord to Demon Prince? I don't know. I mean, that would be cool, but that would also require, like, merging certain factions. Like, if you did that, then there would be no difference between Norsca and the Warriors of Chaos, you know what I mean? I could see them doing that for, like, if they did, like, some kind of Avatar Conquest sort of thing. Which I never got to experience that, really, in Shogun. But, like, it would be cool, but they would have to, like, some factions would probably have to, like, merge. It'd be a little weird.
I walk beyond the light.
Oh, we've got a shade. This makes whoa. Okay, somebody almost butt poked me. Oh, awesome. We've got damage resist because we've got Kruber. Oh shit. Oh yes, I have greater attack speed when my stuff is like super critical. I like this. Nope, 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 nope.
Secret! Watch your backs! A mayflight portion. Simple enough. Chaos Warrior! He'll blade like a dog!
That's better. One less Chaos Warrior.
Such trial
Whoop pop! Whoop pop! Oh, that's a berserker.
into blue.
Fire! Fire!
You're a credit to your regiment. No service, sir. No crackheads in
Fire! Keep firing! More burning heads!
Hold your breath and shield your eyes.
That's right. We've got that kind of back.
Flame.
healing draft.
This we you speak of with such reverence. Do you worship it as divine?
Of course not.
Am I gonna stream ROR tomorrow? I will tomorrow night, or well, it might be tomorrow morning actually, or it might just be
Your
tomorrow.
Sigmar serves it.
Maybe it'll be multiple times tomorrow. I don't know.
The warrior rats, I'll have it.
That is how you. Wizard, why is my skin scorched?
Sorry. I wasn't sure if anybody played ROR anymore. Dude, it's like, I'll put it this way. ROR right now has a larger player base than it did in like the last 2 months of on live. So like it has a much larger, stop moving. It has a much larger player base right now than it had anywhere close to the end. I want to say it was maybe like 6 months before the end, but it's very popular right now. You're making me want to try it. I mean, it's fun. And they've added a bunch of new stuff. Like, they fixed the dungeons, so all the dungeons are working again, and are really enjoyable. And they've added new forms of loot, so you can, like, play the game and level up multiple ways. Like, you can play purely PvE, you can dungeon crawl, or do raids, you can focus on pure PvP or ROR. They do live events, I want to say every weekend.
I shall have seen an elf die.
Good time. The only annoying thing is downloading it, but I might do a video on how to download it because it can be a little tricky. But like once you get it in, it's not bad at all. The main problem is all the servers are European. Maybe there's only one server. There's only a single server right now, and I don't know where it's based. Maybe it's European, but I mean, there's a very large American player base. Oh no! Oh, okay. The bomb was a little unnecessary, but thanks. I was just worried he was gonna drop me into that pit. It was like, oh no!
Dark time, strange electrodes. Revolting, could be worse.
Ammunition.
Won't be long before the rest of this falls in. There's a rattling somewhere close. Lumadier!
Just saw a backstabber.
Come out!
The backstabber is slain.
Nice to have a chance for a little unrestricted carnage, isn't it, Sultan?
Come, bitch. I serve a righteous cause. I experience no difficulty.
Another wave of filth about to crash against me!
Good grief! I can get some like pretty serious attack speed on this flail. Because I think I have it where if I crit, my attack speed goes up by like another 5 or 10%. And this career is almost like entirely critical motivated. Well, good job, me. Okay, there's healing over here.
Who wants this healing drop? Think of it. There's a scryer out close.
Here, that's a walk past thrower.
I can only like kind of see him.
Nothing will trouble us no longer. Lumadier down.
Back to North Current. Looking well for where the water's ending up.
Look, husband.
All gone.
Rattling, stay out of its sight.
Does Warhammer MMO have Wood Elves? Unfortunately not. The playable races, if you do order there are dwarves, humans, and high elves. If you do destruction, there are greenskins, dark elves, and chaos, or warriors of chaos. And there's 4 careers per side. Unfortunately, the game did not do well enough to get like a good DLC system going. Mostly because when the game came out, Wrath of the Lich King came out like 2 months later or something. And when Wrath of the Lich King came out, it like single-handedly killed like every other MMO that was even close to being done or had just recently come out. Because, yeah. I mean, that's like one of the most famous MMO experiences of like all time. And for good reason. You know. God, I love that ability. Ah! Oh no! Oh no! Ah! Okay, I gotta get better at that. Gotta take it a little easy on the beam staff.
I'll take care of that wound, Sienna.
Shelley's gift here. See, mate, right? That walk capture wasn't so bad.
We full on stuff? We are. Okay, I'm gonna top off then.
Can't a woman find her wounds in peace?
Now, I want to find a monster so I can get cooldown regeneration. Rip, yeah, rip indeed. Hugh, thanks for being here, my dude.
Quit your yammering. There's a chaos warrior near. A rot hell. Clumsier than you, mayflies.
We've a leech.
Oh, well.
Here, ammunition. I cannot shoot without ammunition. Doesn't matter how much armor it wears, it's still a rat. Court sight is noteworthy. What's your fate? Look out!
Oh, okay, that was easy.
Luminaire, bring it down. Get out of the way, Lumberfoot.
A masked one. Beware of poison.
I always forget how you knock this ladder down. Oh, is it just...
There! Storm vermin!
A black rat. A challenge at last. Darkness.
I am having a much easier time on this career, I will admit.
See?
I don't like using an ult and only killing a single person. Oh, God. Get away. 5 foot rule! 5 foot rule! Ah! I don't like it.
You must truly hate him.
They are heretics, conquerors, and all your measure. Hate flows easily in their presence.
Yes, we often hate those who remind us of ourselves.
Where the storm vermin?
There! Storm vermin! More black rats!
Is there a video? No, I've not done a video on Elspeth von Draken. God, I need to think of like a good way to do that. A part of me thinks that if I were ever to make an Elspeth video, I'd want it to almost be like a comedy bit, as opposed to like completely serious. Just because my hatred of her has gotten like so memey at this point. But I'm not sure how I would do it. I'd actually have to think about that.
More potions. Bloody black rats! Warrior rats!
That was burning head? Yeah. Yeah, this is burning head. See? It's a burning head. And then you clap to make it go away. Clap on, clap off. Ah! God, I heard it coming. I was too busy mouthing off to chat. Yeah, fall into that abyss, dick. What spec is this? This is Pyromancer. That's right, line up. Oh, yeah. Oh! Oh! Oh, it's so good! Oh, too much. Too much! Oop! Oh, no, no! Okay. Oh, oh god. Oh god! Oh, I'm in so much pain. Ah! Save me, elf! Oh my god, are you serious? Save me, rattling gun! I'm alive!
Stay still, wizard.
Gruber, thank you.
Ocean's going down me gob.
Dropping down a potion.
Okay. Oh god. Alright, here we go.
Ocean cash. Potion here.
Ooh, potion of strength.
Here.
This I can use. Oh my god, I'm gonna be able to melt this dude.
Esteemed guests, greeting. I thank you for joining my house.
Fat nerd! You've caused me so much stress today, and it's already kind of been a stressful day without your fucking help, you stupid fat turd! Damn it. Dude, I literally hit him with everything I had. I only did like a third of his health. And that was with a strength pot. Like, good god. I'm very hot. Very hot. Oh, is he actually gonna tornado? Whoa, okay. He almost never does that. Okay, I gotta cool off. Did he just spawn that guy? Ah! Yes! Oh my god! Finally! Oh! Oh, spam all the orgasm emotes, if we have them. Oh god! Fucking finally! It took so long! 10,000 years! No! Fuck out of here, stupid ass rats. You don't get to ruin my day. This is my day! Oh my god. Fucking finally, dude. Jesus. Huh. How do the Skaven motivate / force slaves to charge blindly headfirst into battle? Generally the way they do it is behind the slaves is usually like storm vermin or a monster or something bigger than them. And what they do is they basically will just whip and keep killing the Skaven at the back to cause all of the Skaven in front to run forward in a mass stream. So if you're a Skaven slave at the front and you don't keep running, you're literally just going to get stampeded and crushed to death. Like, have you ever seen footage of Black Friday here in the United States when people get ran over at the front of Walmart because they, like, weren't fast enough to get out of the way? of like a stampeding horde of like only like 50 or 60 people, we'll add that up to like 200 or to 300 or even thousands of people. You can understand why the slaves charge into battle. Because if you don't charge into battle, you're guaranteed to die. If you charge into battle, you might survive. Does that make sense? Oh my god, that was such a nightmare, dude. Ugh. Slay all lords with the flail. I would like to reap my reward now. Wow, that was so much easier than before. That's not what I wanted. Crafting. Illusions. Flail. Big Daddy Flail. Why am I not holding anything? There we go. I like this flail. Kind of hard to see, but there we go. That is a nice... That's a purty flail. Okay, real quick. I think I heard some tip sounds. Mr. Pig, you must say unlimited power when you use it. Oh gosh. What am I supposed to say unlimited power for? I screwed up. So sorry. I read that too late.
Aye, well, more important things to do, aren't there?
Nice hat, thank you.
For your help, Gareth.
I think I bought this hat if I remember right. Or yeah, I think I bought it from Loner's shop. God, shit's so expensive. I'm saving up for one of the dwarf hats that costs like 1,500 gold or some bullshit. Okay, if they're gonna play that, oh my god, I don't have to play this anymore. I'm gonna play Grail Knight. Oh baby. I think I'm good to go. Okay, let's do. We can do quick play now. Yay! My favorite. Talking about beam. Oh, okay. I mean, the beam is definitely unlimited power. Has anyone seen your mom? No, I haven't. Sorry. GoTrek's eye patch? There is a GoTrek eye patch for, that.
I confess, Corexum, that I find your diligence uplifting.
Grim Harbinger, I'm not
not
ignoring
sure
you.
why I'm bothering to explain this, as you're going to forget as soon as the illusion takes hold, but here goes. There's something hidden in the area around
If I could
the
add
town.
more race
All I
player
can
characters
say
like a
is
High Elf
that
Archmage,
note when I
what
see
would they
it.
be?
Search every
For
nook and
for what?
cranny.
Vermintide?
I'll provide whatever guidance I can, so you'd better listen. Once you have it,
We could
sound the
try a
horn
Cataclysm
to alert
gun.
the town.
Or gun. Run. Well, the thing is, like, Fat Shark has made it really clear they don't want to add any more, like, legit characters. I think they've made that super clear. If there was any chance for us to get a new character, it would have been Vermintide 2. They could have, like, just introduced a new character. But I don't think we're ever going to see that. I think they're only going to focus on adding more characters to the... just more careers. I mean, if they would, like, if they, like, gave me the ability to make a new character, I would, at this point, I would probably go for some kind of, like, high elf character,
I loathe bombs, but I loathe lizards.
Like, I think a high elf would be a really, really good time, and there could be some really interesting dialogue between, like, them, Carillion, and the dwarf. Like, I would probably do something like a high elf swordmaster, someone that could be like a swordmaster, a lore master of Hoeth. That way they'd have access to some magic. Then like a white lion career and something else. But I don't know. I'd have to sit down and think about it. I mean, if they really gave me like complete creative control, I would just put a Lizardman in the game. To be totally honest. I just realized I'm running Grail Knight and we already have a Slayer in the party. This is probably going to be a mistake. God, I love playing Grail Knight. It's so satisfying. Yeah, if it was really up to me, I'd put a Lizardman character in, let's be honest. I would do like a Saurus warrior or a skink. That'd be hype. Whoa! Okay, I heard you back there. Would a Lizardman character ever work? A Lizardman character could work. The lore behind it would be kind of funky, but it wouldn't be any more funky than a lot of the careers they have in here. Like, Grail Knight Kruber, to me, is as likely to have been a thing as a Lizardman character, and yet here we are. You know?
It's not bug buttons, I'll tell you that.
See, if I... God, I should have taken a shield in light of the fact that we have a Slayer, because if I would have had a shield, I wouldn't feel as bad about if we run into a Warp Fire Thrower. Where is he? I see him.
Where are your wins now, sorcerer?
Lord Mobilities. Dude, a Slann in this game would be so... Like, you would just, like, click and just, like, almost instant, like, just kill hordes. Like, maybe they'd have, like, kind of a long charge up on your abilities, but if your ability goes off, it just kills every enemy that you can see. Like, that would be so stupid.
I'm sure it's an accident, but you're going the right way.
Dude, honestly, I would not mind them making Alicia playable. The Shadow Wizard, the old lady that's actually a Shadow Wizard. If she was playable, that would be hilarious. Like, she's so fucking sassy. And is, like, already a character in the game. Like, I would not mind that at all. Rather than, like, competing with a Slayer for kills. Vampire Salts? Dude, if they're gonna do a like an undead thing character, I want it to be Sienna. Give me Necromancer Sienna, dude. I want it so bad. Necromancer Sienna would be hype.
Ice fire potion.
A typical Mayfly nest.
This map always messes with me because whenever I play it, I keep expecting to find the tomes in the Grim where they were in the first game. That's not where they are now.
I don't die that easily.
Put right inbound.
Healing draft here.
Why not both?
Don't squander.
I want a Warrior Priest though. Like I want Saltspire throwing around like Sigmarite magic and just like wailing on people with a giant two-handed hammer. Or like a hammer in a prayer book in one hand, like beating people in the face with a Bible. Like, oh man. Slayers. I won't be outdone by a dwarf! Oh.
So, you can get closer to the Great Dwarf.
We have work to do, Robinson.
Lead him, Blightstormer.
Shot, quaddles, arrows, a fine supply.
Who else wants some? Oh, I'm gonna top myself off. Oh wait, no. Dwarf has an empty space.
Oh, let this potion work.
That. Oh, there he is. Ah, damn it.
The rat.
Oh my god. I don't want to go all the way down there. Oh my god. Fine. Oh. Whoa. 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 Ah! Ah!
Don't deny that you know how to kill elves.
Run away!
Sandwich closed. Shouldn't be any chaos worshippers here.
Looks like a job for dual wielding!
I'm a shot for your rotten heart, Blightstormer.
I let one get behind me. Alley-oop! Come on. Dude, grab it! Oh god, we need one more. Dun 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 dun. Boom. Huh.
Over there.
So,
Chaos
question.
Warrior.
This is a real, authentic question. It's not a joke at all, okay? I want to make that really clear.
He's
Um,
wild.
For realsies, do y'all think they should have Warrior Priest Saltspire dual-wield hammers or dual-wield Bibles? That's not a facetious question at all. How would you guys feel about dual-wielding Bibles to kill Skaven? You just get a book in each hand. Just like super thick with gold leaf trim.
That sure wasn't.
And like he even has them as a shooting attack. He just like tears out pages and just launches them.
Gas incoming. Weapons up. It's the tough that
Think a shield would
There's
still
something
be-
not quite right here. I can't quite put my finger on it.
Name him King James. I'm glad to know chat is got the right frame of mind.
Might blow reach us-
Joe, thanks for the tip, my dude. How do I feel about greenskins and Vermintide? I would love greenskins and Vermintide as like an enemy. I think greenskins would make phenomenal enemies. I would love to just fight a massive. I either want in the third game, if they do a third game, I either want greenskins or undead as like the final villains. I hope in this game we get a DLC that adds. I really hope we get a DLC that adds Demons of Chaos, like Nurgle demons, but we'll see if that ever happens. I think Nurgle demons would be a ton of fun, and that would complete the triumvirate of like Nurgle factions, because you'd have Skaven, Mortals of Chaos and Demons of Chaos. I mean, I guess Beastmen are technically in there, but... So many rats, so many rats. I can't even see. There's like so much blood on my screen. Damn it! I think I got him.
Supplies for our ranged weapons. Ha! Gas rat. And it draws nigh.
I think you're on the right path. Probably.
Oh yeah, that would be awesome too. I would not mind at all for them to release a Age of Sigmar sequel to this game one day. Pestigors? Yeah, dude, Pestigors would be sick. Yeah, that is kind of weird we didn't get Pestigors, isn't it? Now that I think about it. Pestigors really felt like they should have been part of the Beastmen thing. I mean, I'm just happy we got a Minotaur. I remember it was such a massive question for a while if we were going to get a Minotaur or not. Like, it took forever to get that confirmed by Fat Shark. Oh, they don't have the cute little... Oh, wait, no, it is still in here. You used to have to knock... In Vermintide 1, you used to have to knock out that candle to reveal a secret room. That's where you got one of the Grims from on this map. Giant squig hopper as a boss. Good lord, dude. Dwarf, quit trying to show me up! There. Saved your ass, Dwarf. You're welcome. Never mind, I did not save the Dwarf.
Assassin's coming. Yeah, you stay down, sneaker.
Where's the tome? There it is.
Fight them together. Stay close.
Wow, the amount of friendly fire that just caused is amazing. Go rattling gun, damn. Look at them doing all that work. Get out of my way.
Or an arm they ain't using.
You're sorely winded, Boober.
Get out of my way!
That's luck. Ammunition. Ammunition stash.
Assholes.
See? A potion.
Wait, where do you find artwork?
The tower. It's not far now.
Oh, over here.
A healing grab right here.
A vile brew, make no mistake.
What would be the most unlikely race that would be fun to join the Uberstrike 5? A greenskin. I could not see Fat Shark doing a greenskin character, even though it technically would make sense by the way the end times works.
Storm vermin.
Like, that would be nuts. Wait, the dwarf left?
Devious elven mind is impossible to describe.
Judgment is coming. Storm vermin. Leech incoming.
I would invite you back, but somebody already replaced you, my dude.
Leech witch.
Nope. Nope.
Sit down.
Yeah, sorry, Christian. Somebody swooped in there real quick. I didn't even notice you were gone by the time it was full.
Lots of movement here.
Ow!
Look out, brother!
Good grief. Being next to a bright wizard and an elf is making me very nervous. From like a friendly fire point of view. Look at all this healing. Not bad, not bad.
That noise was terrible. Could we get a better tone out of
God, that guy almost got me. Oh, nope, nope, nope.
Can't stay here.
That's probably a little too close. Maybe like there. Yeah, that's a little better. Here they come!
We're not here to play stab the most backsworn.
I'm in awe, Skinny. Bloody awe.
Don't just stand there!
The gunner is slain. Look at him run! Watch him die!
Fucking shields. Yeah, it seems like they've got that. Ooh.
Scum on the right. Plague vermin incoming.
Oh, plague vermin, my favorite. Where are they? There's one. There's two. Dude, this game makes plague monks like a billion times scarier than they are in any other medium. Plague monks and Vermintide are literal nightmare fuel.
A packmaster. It shall perish. Against you. Now watch your flame.
Please don't burn the Sotek butt. The Sotek butt does not prefer. I'm not into that kind of play. I don't like hot wax or fire for that matter. Oh shit.
Get up there and follow, will ya?
I wish the Slayer was here. I was enjoying competing with the Slayer over kills.
Healer's pouch. Someone grab it. Hold together, Marcus. You'll get through this.
Leave which disposed of. There's so many of them.
Death comes easily to you, Saltfire.
I bring death where death is needed. Join me in the righteous slaughter.
Already with you, peasant. Haven't matched your speed yet. Stop to a strike.
Come here, big boy.
Luckier than you, big
Side by side, face
Yeah! Oh! From the side? How rude. Yep.
Sick of it. There's a spire out.
Ah, much better. Let's dance! Oh yeah, like plague monks were very scary in tabletop as well, but in this game they're like, good. Ah! Ah! See what I mean? They just do so much damage and they attack so many times without like pause, and you can't interrupt them because they're like immune to pain.
Marcus, stay out of the poison.
We done? Nope, we are not done. We are not clear. We are not clear.
by the trail. There's a lot of them.
Dual wield! Ah, now we're out of here.
His chance!
That was a bit close.
Ran you close, didn't they? I must have miscast the illusion's authenticity captives.
Is the weapon having blue lines on it how runes look in lore? For this weapon, this is how like a magic item would look, yeah. These aren't necessarily runes. This is probably more of just an enchanted blade.
That's enough, Carillion. Check that otherworldly aim of yours.
Don't mind the lack of time. Enter the portal, it's perfectly safe.
GG. Nicely done.
I can't take much more, darling.
Sigma, bless this shot!
Would Ice Witch Sienna be possible? Oh, I'm sure it would be possible. It'd be kind of interesting to see her go from like a fire wizard to an ice wizard. Listen, if they made Grail Knight Kruber kind of work, they could literally make anything work at this point. Oh, baby. Oh, we didn't get any loot dice? Oh, yeah, we never saw a boss. Or a monster, now that I think about it. A little weird. Nah, it's not gonna make it. Damn! Ah, Ranald. You tease. Fucking tease! You have quests to claim. Okay, we got our daily done. Complete the weekly event. I have not done that yet. I really want to see... How are we doing on Grail Knight nonsense? Oh god, I still have to do all the heavy spear stuff. Ugh. Still have to do Swiftest in the Land, though. I know how to do Swiftest in the Land. But one day I'll just do a thing for that. Complete all of the acts without failing a mission. So I still need to do Screaming Bell. Pretty much all of Act 1 and all of Act 3. And I've only done 14 missions. Oof, yikes. Ooh, yikes. Alright, what time is it? Ooh, yeah. Okay, it's time. Thanks for joining, folks. Call it a night.
What will it take for you to trust me, Saltspire?
Trust is an expensive commodity.
And I've not spent enough to
Alright, dudes, it's about 1 a.m. here. And I want to do a little bit of writing on a script before I go to bed. So, I think we're going to go ahead and call it. I really thank you all very much for joining me here. It's been fun. I think we're going to be trying to hit up Return of Reckoning a lot this week. Although we do need to finish the Reponse stuff. Get, come on, get. So, I think that... I think maybe I'm going to try and dedicate mornings to Reponse until we finish that. Though Reponse should be pretty close to being finished. I cannot imagine the Reponse campaign being another, like, longer than another episode or two. And then hopefully we can hit up ROR as soon as that's finished. Because I think ROR I would prefer to be more of like a morning thing. And then for Vermintide to be more of an evening thing. Oh, we got a red. Okay, so I'm hoping for Axe and Shield. I think that's really the only big red that I'm missing for the Dwarf. is Axe and Shield. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! God damn it. Fucking Knight's Ring. Ugh. Ugh! Sucks. All right, so we have three bright dust. So if I get 2 more reds, I can craft a new red of my own. I fucking hate farming reds. It sucks. I think I have almost every dwarf red. I think the only one I'm missing right now is like the Axe and Shield, because I don't think you can get reds. I don't think you can get red loot from loot boxes from any of like the DLC items or free DLC items. So I'm pretty sure when it comes to reds, I'm only missing like 1 or 2 for the dwarf. I have a ton of them. Don't I have the red and axe shield equipped? I created that. I want the like actual one though, with like the lore snippet and stuff. But anyway, my dudes, that's gonna be it for me. I don't know why. What the heck? Okay. I'll check that out later. Anyway, thanks again for coming by. Hope you all have a great evening. Let me double check to make sure there weren't any last minute tips. Joe Quaid, we answered that. Mr. Pig. Yep, okay. So I think we got everybody. So, thanks again so much, everyone, for coming by. I hope you all have a great evening, and I need to go update the Patreon page because we should have... So the patrons are going to be voting on what the next Q&A race is going to be. So I'm going to go toss that to them and get them going on that so we can figure out slowly... We can get those gears grinding because I know everyone's eager to ask questions about whatever else we're going to do next. So, hope you all have a lovely evening. I will try and be on tomorrow morning. I'm just really bad about waking up during the day. I'm definitely not a day person, but I'm gonna try. So anyway, good luck, guys. Bye.